Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as I'm pretty sure you can tell by the title of this video, I'm just doing my makeup collection storage video. I do have a lot of makeup. Now I know it's not as much as bigger YouTubers, but I know to normal makeup people who don't really wear makeup on a day-to-day basis, this is a lot of makeup. And I know that it's pretty sad, but you have to put a disclaimer out there. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump in and let's talk about my vanity itself. And this is the IKEA Malm, M-A-L-M. And it has two drawers that pull out right there. And then I also have the IKEA Alex drawer, which has 5 drawers in it. And then on top of my vanity, I have a little, like, a little purple thing to hold my jewelry in, or at least some of my jewelry. And then, like, right next to it is where I keep all my lighting equipment. And then, of course, I just have a window with some blackout curtains because my husband works at night and sleeps during the day, so it's better to have the room dark so he can actually sleep. On my vanity itself, I just have a vase of flowers that me and my husband did. We painted it gold. And then I keep a notepad at all times so I can write things down that I need to remember. And then I have a candle holder and, of course, a candle. And then I have a Bath and Body Works candle top, which I'll show you closer up. And I keep that on my vanity, that way I can put my drink, as you can see, the Starbucks cup, so I don't get any like rings or anything on my vanity because I've already messed up my vanity some. And then I just have a mirror, and then I also have a different mirror down here, that way, and I use that to make my videos. And then I have another owl vase that I really don't keep anything in it anymore. And then I just have a little acrylic container that I keep my eyebrow stuff in and my ColourPop eyeshadows. And then on top, as you can see, I keep my makeup brushes. And then right above that, I put a shelf. So up here, I just have some decorations. And then I keep all my perfumes up here. And then a little, one of my favorite quotes, which says, "Don't forget where you came from, but never lose sight of where you're going." And then, like, I have this orca whale tail in gold, which is, orca whales are my favorite animals. And then I just have a picture of me and my husband from our wedding cutting the cake. And then I got this from Michael's. And then behind it I have some aromatherapy lotion from Bath and Body Works. And then I have this tea from my sister-in-law. I think this is from Michael's as well. And then behind it, I just have a Rocksbox box, and I have that. I try to keep like something from each company that I worked with for YouTube. So I'm just gonna go through my perfumes very, very quickly. I have some of these Catherine Malandrino perfumes, and these are like $20-something for just the little travel size. And then I have my favorite perfume, which is the Marc Jacobs Dot perfume. And then there's just some Victoria's Secrets and some little sprays from like Rihanna, which I need to replace, and then other little body sprays from like Forever 21. And then I just keep this little owl ring holder that my sister-in-law made for me. Ooh, totally not in focus. And I just keep my engagement ring on it. And then going down here, I just have my makeup brushes, which of course are not very clean right now because I forgot to wash them. And this is just where I keep like all my face brushes, like my e.l.f. buffer brush. And then you have some Laura Geller, It Cosmetics. I'm really loving this brush, which is the Luxie 512 small contouring brush. Real Technique, some Tarte, Mally, Bare Minerals. And I just keep like most of my face brushes in here. And then And this one I just have my eyeshadow brushes. So like all of my e.l.f. brushes, MAC brushes, Smashbox. I got a new Wet n Wild brush that I really like, the 99-cent ones, Real Techniques. And I keep them in these cute little containers that I got from IKEA. And I just put tape around right here and then spray painted it gold. And then I have this acrylic container which I keep all of my eyebrow products in that I use. And then like one ColourPop that I didn't have enough room for. So yeah, I keep all my eyebrow products in here. And I just have my favorite concealer to align my eyebrows with which is just the Benefit Fake Up Concealer. And then I have some clear brow gel. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel and a brow gel by Chella. And then this new one that I just got, which is the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. And then I just have my eyebrow pencils, It Cosmetics, ColourPop, Anastasia Beverly Hills, Chella, Ofra, and then a couple other ones like Maybelline. And then I just have some eyebrow highlighter like the Benefit Highbrow, and then this It Cosmetics one. And then of course I have my ColourPop brow color. And then I just keep my tweezers in here. And then I have some shadows like the one that I used to use all the time, which is by Bodyography. And I just keep these in here. That way they're like close in reach. And then down here I just keep all my ColourPop eyeshadows. And I usually keep like the more colorful ones up top. And then the more neutral ones on the bottom, which it looks like I pretty much have all the same shades, which is either burgundy or brown. And I got this container from Michael's, and it came with the top piece with the lipsticks and everything. And I got it for, I want to say like $11. And then I got this little owl vase from Walmart. And then really quick, I'm just going to move to, what are these called? My nail polishes. These are where I just keep all of my nail polishes. And then up top I have some of the Sally Hansen gel nail polishes. And then I have a whole bunch of nail polishes that I've gotten from like BoxyCharm and stuff like that. And then I have I have my NCLA nail polishes, NCLA Nude, the one with hearts, and then a cuticle oil, and then just some Laura Beauty, Trust Fund Beauty, Estee Lauder, Formula X. And then on the second shelf I have all my OPI nail polishes, some Essie, LVX, and then on here I have all of my Paparazzi nail polishes, Sinful Colors, and then this, what is this, Natalini, I don't know. And then going down to the next couple shelves, this one, I got all these nail polishes. These are the Clean Color. I got them from Amazon or eBay a long time ago. And I just got them for the pastels. And then I have some e.l.f. Cosmetics nail polishes, which are actually really good. Down here I have all of my Julep nail polishes. I love Julep. And then I have some Broadway nail polish. And then on the last shelf, all of these except I think one, yeah, I have this nail polish, Ayla, I don't know how to say this, but I got that from like BoxyCharm or Ipsy or something like that. And then the rest of these are Cult nail polishes, which as far as like the holder, I actually built this myself with my husband, and I need to build a new one because I usually give away so much nail polish because I don't have room for them, and I've been too lazy up until this point to build a new one, so I really need to. Vanity up, I accidentally got tape stuck to it, as you can see right here, just regular old Scotch tape, and went to go take the Scotch tape off, and the paint came up with it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the left drawer when you're facing my vanity. And in here I just keep all of like my face powders and compacts. So basically just setting powders, highlighters, bronzers, and blushes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start over here. And right here is where I keep all my highlighters. So I have my ColourPop highlighter, my Laura Geller highlighters, and then my It Cosmetics highlighter. I have a cream highlighter by Doll 10. MAC, this is actually my first highlighter that I ever bought. I've had it for a really long time. This is the MAC Lightscapade. And then I have Ofra, and this is just the Ofra Illuminating Blush Strips. But of course, as you can tell in most of my videos, I have used this as a highlighter, and I know. And then I have my Marion Luminizer by The Balm, which is one of my all-time favorite highlighters. It's just a very, very nice highlighter. And then I have the e.l.f. Baked Blush in Pinktastic, and I just use this as a highlighter. I have my Bye Bye Pores setting powder back here because it's too big to fit in any of the front ones. I did make this holder myself, and it has like little individual holders for each thing. Me and my sister-in-law stayed up late one night making it. I have the broken Wet n Wild Fergie Center Stage Collection shimmer palette, which as you can see it's broken. It's really nice pink drugstore highlighter. And then in the next row right here, I just keep all like my setting powders. And then I have like my loose powders right here. I just have Bare Minerals, and then Your Minerals, and then Laura Geller, It Cosmetics, the Celebration foundation, and I have 2 of these, and then the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and then I have 2 of the Mally Cancellation Eye Light Setting Powders, and then I have a used one, and then a backup, a new one that I haven't even used yet. And then in this e.l.f. Custom Compact, I just use it to hold my Ofra Banana powders. And then I have another It Cosmetics Celebration foundation. So next I have this little section right here for the longer palettes. I have my Tarte Skin Twinkle Lighting palette, and I am like in love with these highlighters. They're so pretty. And then I just keep like I made a little section to keep like all of my longer palettes right there. That way they're not just laying down and I can actually see them. And this is just an Estee Lauder Deluxe All Over the Face compact. So basically it has a couple blushes and then a bronzer. And then I have the Maybelline Master Contour palette. And then I have my Mally 24/7 Professional Blush palette, and it just has a cream highlighter and then a blush in it. And then right here in the middle I just keep like all my bigger things. I have my Airspun Loose Face Powder, and then I just have some like cream blushes and highlighters like the Benefit. And then I also have the Beauty For Real, which you guys just saw me use in one of my recent videos. And then I just have some cream and liquid highlighters. The Benefit What's Up. And then I have a, what is this? Just a blush stick. And then I keep my Marc Jacobs contour kit in here. And I have the 40 Mirage filter, which is the medium one, and this is the Instamark contour kit, and it just has a bronzer and a setting powder in it, and I absolutely love this. I used to use it non-stop. I try to use like different things because I use it so much. I also have this IT Cosmetics Vanity Glow Anti-Aging Matte Bronzer, and this bronzer is really good as well. And then I just have this Tarte sample with a blush and a bronzer on it. And then I have this Aesthetica contour kit, which I'm actually missing one of them. It fell on the floor and I never found it. I seriously think that my house ate it. But you guys see me use this, or you used to see me use this all the time. Yeah, so that's what I keep right there in the middle. I keep everything pretty organized, that way I know where it is pretty much at all times. And then going over to the next section is where I keep most of my blushes, and then I have blushes over here mixed with bronzers. And then right here in the front I just keep like my smaller ones, like my Laura Geller, ELF, Essence, ColourPop, and then this Studio Makeup. I think that's what it is, just Studio Makeup. I really like this. Is a really pretty color. It's in the shade Wildflower. And I just keep like my Makeup Geek, which is, this is the new one that is launching soon. And this is in the shade XOXO. I really love the new gunmetal packaging. I think it's really pretty. And I think these are launching at the end of the month. I'm not sure. And then just some Estee Lauder, which I have no clue what the name of this one is. This just says limited edition all over shimmer. And I just use it as a blush because it is really dark. And then you have Milani, and this is one of my all-time favorite, really dirty right now blushes. And this is just the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop blusher, and this is in the shade First Love. If you've been on my channel a long time, you've seen me use this all the time. This used to be the only blush I would use. I was obsessed with it. I still am. I love it, but I'm trying to use other products. And then I just have a julep there in the back, and then I have these Laura Geller blushes, and then I have some Mally really bright ass blush. And then right here you can see another place where I had tape and then went to go take it off really slowly, and it still just came all the way up. And then back here I just have some of the new Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes, and then one of the old ones I gave some away. And then I just have an ELF blush and bronzing powder. I love these, especially for, I think they were only like, what, $3. This is in the St. Lucia kit or palette, whatever. And then I just have a ColourPop bronzer in the shade Carry On. And then the last row is just some of my bronzers that I use. I have an ELF bronzer, the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, one of my favorite bronzers. I have a Tarte bronzer, a Essence, and then I just have some more Laura Geller. And then I have one of my favorite bronzers, which I also keep in another ELF because it came in like a little collection. And this is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. And this is like one of my all-time favorite bronzers. And then I just have a model code there in the back, but it's broken, so I don't like to move it. And how do you pronounce this? Hikari or something like this. And this is just a shimmer bronzer. So that is everything that I keep in my powdered compacts, bronzers, blushes, and highlighters. Okay, so this is the right drawer. And in this drawer I just keep like all my eyeshadow palettes, and then my eyeshadows, loose pigments, and then a bunch of my eyeliners, and then eyeshadow primers. So I'm just gonna start over here, and I just keep some of like my smaller palettes in here. Like, I just have some random palettes, little tiny palettes. And then I have like my MAC Burgundy ×9 palette, and then my Charlotte Tilbury palette. Yeah, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Dolce Vita palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. I talk about this palette all the time. I use it all the time. I don't think there's anything wrong with this palette. They are a little bit more expensive. I think they're like almost $60 for this small palette. And then in here I just have 2 more of the e.l.f. custom palettes. I just keep some Makeup Geek eyeshadows and MAC, and I think they're really good to use. They're only $1. And then I keep some of my smaller like Too Faced palettes. I have the Too Faced Natural Matte palette, and then the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. And then I just have 2 Tarte palettes. And this is from the Holidays palette. And I love Tarte. I love the Tarte eyeshadows. I think they're really good. And then up here I just have like a Mally like single eyeshadow. I think I used this in my one of my very first YouTube videos. I love this shadow. It's in the shade Brownstone. It's just a really pretty bronze eyeshadow. And then I have the Kat Von D True Love palette, which you can see is very, very loved. I haven't used it in a video yet. I do use it all the time. I don't like that one of the shades is dried up, but what can you do, right? And then back here I just have this Anastasia Beverly Hills Beautiful Eyes and Bold Brows kit. I used to use this all the time. It was like the first thing I got from Anastasia. So in the next section I just have like, I made this smaller section. This whole thing is the same as what was in the other drawer. I made this as well to fit like my palettes and everything, like and then like my little eyeshadows. So in the front I just have like all my loose pigments, MAC, and then NYX, and then just some random like this is Modern Minerals from Previce Skincare, and then I just have some Jessie's Girl, and then some Mally, and I just keep them right in like this little section up here. And then the next section I just hold my gel eyeliners from Mica Beauty Cosmetics, and then my Anglot number 77 eyeliner, gel eyeliner. And then I just have some little like single Laura Geller eyeshadows. These are, I think, the baked eyeshadows. Yeah, these are just some of the baked Laura Geller eyeshadows. And then the next little thing I just hold like the little compacts like this from e.l.f. And then like Pacifica. What else? Laura Geller, this dual baked Eclipse eyeshadow duo. And this is just the shades Champagne and Caviar. And then going back here, I just hold some more like loose pigments. This is from Bare Minerals, and then I have NYX, and then a Mica Beauty Cosmetics like cream eyeshadow, and then the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow. And back here I just have some more cream eyeshadows by e.l.f., Tarte, and City Color, I think it is. And then going to the middle, I just keep all my eyeliners and then eyeshadow sticks in here. There's a crap load of them. I just have like Stila, It Cosmetics, the NYX Jumbo Eye Crayons, Mally, Tristique, Tarte. I have a bunch of Tarte ones, and then I have some like Elf, Jessie's Girl, It Cosmetics, just a whole bunch of stuff. And then right next to it, I keep all my eyeshadow primers. So I have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I have this Elf eyeshadow stick eyeshadow primer you see me use all the time. This is one of my favorite eye primers to ever use. I think it does the job. I have this Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. And then of course the one that I've been using non-stop lately, which is the Benefit Air Patrol eyelid primer. And then I usually just keep some tape in here as well to do like my to make my wings sharp, but I actually just ran out. And then I have another Too Faced little palette, which is the Romantic Eyes palette, and it's too big to like stand up over on this side with the other ones, so I have to like lay it down. And then I just have the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, which is one of my all-time favorite palettes, especially for the price. It's only $5. And then I just have my one of the Coastal Scents palettes, and this is the Revealed Smoky palette, the third one I think it is. And I just keep that in there. I gave away all the other ones. I'm probably going to give that one away as well. And then I just keep like my Morphe brushes palette, and this is the Jaclyn Hill's Favorite palette. You guys have seen me use this like all the time back in the day. I love this palette. I need to start using it more because these are my favorite shades, like the oranges and the browns. Move over to my favorite section, which is where I keep like all my longer palettes. Like I made this to fit all the long palettes. I'm just going to start from the beginning. I have the NYX, I don't even know how to say this, Avant Pop palette, and this is just the colorful one. And I bought this to do some looks for spring, and I actually think I might be allergic to it. On top of that, the pigment on this palette actually really sucks, which the swatches for the palette are really good. But yeah, and then I just have some Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, and this is the World Travelers palette, or Shadow Couture palette. You've seen me use this in so many videos. I love these two palettes right here. And then I also have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Artist palette. And I absolutely love these palettes so much. And then next I have all three of the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palettes. As you all know, this is my holy grail all-time favorite eyeshadow palette. And then I have the original, and this is the slim original when they redid the packaging. And then I have the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. And then I have the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette, which you guys have seen me do a couple of videos of with this one recently. And then I got the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette for my birthday from my best friend. And I had all the other ones except the first one. I've never had the first Naked palette, which I really want it. I've never owned it, but I had the number 2 and 3, and I actually gave both of them away because I just didn't reach for them that much, so I gave one to my mom, I believe. And then I just have the Smashbox Full Exposure palette, which I bought this a while ago. Like, I mean a while ago. I think I bought this when it first came out, and I'm sad to say that I never really reached for it very much. But I keep it just for the shimmers on top because I always tell myself that I'm going to use it. And I actually have been reaching for it lately, so that is good. And then back here I just have the e.l.f. Prism eyeshadows, which are amazing quality. Like, if you want to get a good eyeshadow palette but you don't want to spend a bunch of money, I think that was only like $10, and I wish I could get it out. It's so freaking hard to get out. This is all my eyeshadows, eyeliners. This is the IKEA Alex drawer, and I think this was like 70 bucks from IKEA. I'm not sure, but I just want you to know, like, if you do not have one of these, they do sell alternatives at Michael's for a lot cheaper. And the IKEA, you have to put every little piece together. I mean, I don't personally, because I make my husband do it, because I'm not good with putting like big things with a lot of parts together. I can build, but I hate working with anything that comes with directions. So this is where I keep all of my foundations, concealers, and primers. And I'm just going to go ahead and start with my concealers. I have the Tarte Rainforest, the Sea Aqua Sealer that you guys have seen me use recently. Some NYX, Revlon. Let's see, I have a couple Maybelline. I have the Master Conceal, and then the Fit Me Concealer, which is one of my all-time favorites, especially from the drugstore. Like, having concealer this good is just amazing. And then I have like Boo Boo Cover Up, and the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination. And then I have a little bit of the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer left, which you guys know I am obsessed with this concealer. I need to purchase another one. And then I just have a Josie Maran Aragon Illuminizer, which I don't know why that's in my concealer, but it is. And then I just have a Skin by Dimitri James little concealer pot, plasma concealer. And I try not to keep too many concealers, that way they don't go bad. But I do use a lot of them. This is the one that I'm using a lot recently. I'm gonna move over to the foundations, and I just have some Cover FX. This is the Cover FX Total Cover Cream Foundation. And this is a thicker foundation, but it's actually really good for your skin. And I use this for days that I want like fullest coverage available, and I'm in the shade N30. I just have two of those sitting there, and then I have a Skin by Dimitri James Plasma Foundation, and I have the NYC BB Cream 5-in-1. And then of course I have my all-time favorite foundation, which is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And then I'm just going to go through the rest kind of fast. I have the Estee Lauder Perfectionist Youth Infusing Makeup. And then I have two of the Maybelline Fit Me foundations. I have one Doing Smooth, which is my favorite. Even though I have oily skin, I really don't like the matte and poreless one. This one is my favorite, and I am in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. And then I have the matte and poreless. I actually had a couple of these, and I gave them away. And then I have the Maybelline Velvet Dream foundation, which I actually really do not like this foundation. I think that it kind of like rolls and leaves like little balls on my face, so I am going to give this one away. And then I just have some Revlon, and then I have the Kat Von D Tattoo Locket foundation. Foundations from Sephora that I'm trying out. I have the Urban Decay one. I have some Giorgio Armani Makeup Forever, just some of those, and I keep those back there. Actually, the Giorgio Armani foundation is actually one of my favorites. I don't have it right now, but I love how it feels on my skin. And then over here I just have some of my primers. I have the Laura Geller Speckle Tinted Under Makeup Primer, e.l.f., some more Laura Geller. I absolutely love this for like everywhere else around my face that gets a little dry. And then the Too Faced Primed and Poreless, which I need to get more of. And then I know that you've seen me talk about this a lot lately because it has become one of my favorites. And this is just the Benefit The Professional. And then I have Makeup Forever Step 1, and this is the Skin Equalizer, the base hydrating primer. And then I have a Smashbox Oil Primer, Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and then I have this Advanced Plus Flawless Effects Skincare Invisible Pores Anti-Shine whatever. kind of primer, and this stuff like really gets your face matte. It like mattes the crap out of your face. So yeah, that is it for this drawer, for the top drawer. So the second drawer is just all of my my mascaras, and then I have some, what are these called, eyelashes, and then this is where I keep like all my beauty blenders and sponges, and then my setting sprays. So I'm just gonna go through these really quick. I just have some Bare Minerals Benefit Roller Lash, which is one of my favorites. This is actually one of my all-time favorites. The Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant. And then I have a couple of the Bare Minerals Lash Domination mascaras. And this is my all-time favorite mascara, like hands down. It Cosmetics, Estee Lauder, Tarte. Let's see, we got Mally, Blink. What else do we got? Some more Estee Lauder. Over here we just have some House of Lashes and then some Ardell Wispies. We have the House of Lashes Bambi lashes, and then you have some House of Lashes, what are these, Iconic lashes, and then I just have some like little elf lashes over here, and then I just keep like some of my tools over here, like the lash glue, eyelash curler, some tweezers, scissors, a little sharpener, and then I just have the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray, the L'Oreal Infallible Max Fix Plus, and then just some eye makeup remover by Avon, which this stuff, so I just went ahead and zoomed you in a little. And this is where I keep like all my, lipsticks and stuff. And I just have some clear containers in here. And then I have like this little thing that I just made because I need to buy an acrylic holder for my liquid lipsticks, like something fierce. So over here I just have all of my ColourPop liquid lipsticks, and then the ColourPop satin lips. I have some Kat Von D, the Balm. I have my Ofra liquid lipsticks. I have the Kathleen Lights, Miami Fever, and then Americano, Pasadena, and then the Kathleen Lights Havana Nights, and then I have my Tarte Tarteist lip paint, and this is in the shade TBT. Have some Buxom Beauty, and then over here I just keep like all my little like chapsticks and stuff, and then some of my bigger lipsticks that don't fit in the container. So this lip bar, the packaging is like super pretty. This lip bar lipstick, and then I have a couple Kat Von D lipsticks that don't fit in any of my holders. And then I just have like just some lip like balms and stuff, and then I have the, what is this, Josie Marin lip and cheek, whatchamacallit, lip and cheek stain or cream, whatever. And then in these two containers right here I just keep all of my lipsticks, so all of like my MAC lipsticks, and I have some of the MAC limited edition packaging. So I have the MAC Kelly Osbourne lipstick in Riot House, and I just keep them all upside down, that way I can see what the names are. And then I have the aqua packaging. This is one of my, I think it's called Alluring Aquatics. This is one of my favorite, all-time favorite packagings by MAC. And then I have like Pure Heroine, which is the Lord pack, or Lord lipstick that they did, which was also limited edition. And then I have the MAC Maleficent packaging in the shade True Love's Kiss, which is just a red lipstick. And then I have the rest of my MAC lipsticks over here. And then I just have some odds and ends over here, like Estee Lauder, and this section Laura Geller, Revlon. I have this Mellow lipstick, and then some Essence, which are really good, especially for the price. I think they're only like $1. And then some Milani. I have some of the matte ones, and then some of the regular ones, and then Maybelline lipsticks. What else? What are these? Some Avon. And then I have some Wet n Wild and some Revlon lipsticks. You see, I have all these Wet n Wild, NYC, NYX lipsticks and stuff. And then if you move like over on this front section, this is just like a 4-part acrylic container, and I just keep all of my stuff like pretty organized in here. So I'm just gonna start in this first little section right here. This is just where I keep all my lip liners. So I have some Essence, some ColourPop, Starlooks, Revlon. I have a couple from MAC. They're Real Beauty. And then you guys know that I'm not big on like lip glosses or anything, but I keep all my lip glosses here. And then in here I just keep my lip pencils or lip crayons, and then my ColourPop lippy sticks. So I have my ColourPop lippy sticks, and then the rest are the e.l.f. matte lip colors, and I have all of them, I believe. Yeah, all of them. All of them except one. Like, I forgot to order one of them. And then in this last little section, I just have a bunch of lip crayons. In this drawer down here, I just keep a bunch of like odds and ends stuff, like makeup bags from Ipsy and just Estee Lauder, Too Faced. And I mainly just keep like my nail stuff in here, like my acrylic nails, nail polish remover, this whole Sonia Kashuk bag back here is just full of like nail files, lip jewel or nail jewels and stuff like that. And then in here I also keep some hand creams, and then I keep some of my Pre-Vice skin stuff in here as well. All my under eye creams, like my eye creams and stuff in here. The last drawer, down here is just all my hair stuff, like all my hot tools. And then I have some hairspray, some dry shampoos, some leave-in conditioners, hair oils, bandanas, combs, brushes, just a whole bunch of hair. So that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe. Hi if you're new. Hello if you're an old subscriber. Yeah, so this is my setup for right now. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Yeah.